Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach podcast. I'm Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today in the hot seat, we have Surbhi. Now, Surbhi has sent a one-line question, and I think is something very important because we do this all the time. She says, how to stop or reduce apologizing too much. Now, I think it makes a lot of sense because we fall into this trap of constantly saying, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about this. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry about this. And we all know people who are constantly in this state of apologizing. And while they think they're trying to be polite, very often it becomes extremely annoying for everyone else because you constantly have to say, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. And to a certain extent, apologizing behavior is an element of narcissism because you're trying to make whatever's happening about you in that context. Instead of getting stuck in this apologizing circle, there is something that we can learn from the service industry. You know, the service industries are industries that, for example, restaurants, coffees, hotels, anywhere where service is the main product that's being sold. What they say is that you never apologize, but you always thank. All right. So, for example, if the food is taking too long from coming from the kitchen, you don't say, I'm so sorry to inconvenience you. You know, this normally never happens, but, I'm really, really sorry. I don't know how to apologize more if I could. Because what that does is that puts a bad taste in the person's mouth. Now, all puns intended. Instead, what you do is you say thank you. Yes, your food is just on the way. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for understanding this. It's a busy day today. So what you've done is you've got the same message across, but you've said it in a very polite, positive, and you've complimented the other person way. Normally, when you say, I'm so sorry, you're forcing the other person to say, it's okay, even though they might not feel it is okay. How many times has somebody said, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting, and you're like, yeah, it's fine, even though in your head, you're like, how dare they keep me waiting? So what happens is when you say thank you, you're acknowledging what that other person has done instead of just apologizing for it. So one of the things that we do is we say sorry and then say thank you. So if you want to be polite, if you still want to say sorry, you say sorry once and then you say thank you. The other day somebody said, Ashdin, what you told me the other day really hurt me and, it was a little insensitive. So what I did was I said, I'm sorry for saying that, for making you feel that way also. And thank you for sharing this with me because this way I can be more aware of it in the future. So this sorry and thank you is a great way or a great combination of apologizing and actually making sure the other person feels that this apology is something that you've taken on board. Otherwise, it's so easy to just keep saying sorry. You're in a subway and you bump into someone, sorry. You are waiting in line behind somebody and you say sorry to move the person away. So you say sorry becomes something that is almost frivolous. But when you do a sorry thank you, it is acknowledging the other person, understanding what you've done wrong, and hence you can make a change in the future. So stop apologizing for frivolous things and actually start apologizing and making sure that you say thank you for the things that matter. Very often we just apologize to keep the peace. We apologize to hopefully not cause any wrinkles. Especially we apologize when we don't know what we've done. I remember this back in college, my first girlfriend, we had a fight about something and I said, sorry. And then she said, what are you sorry for? And this was the first time anybody had asked me that and I was stumped. I had no idea how to answer that question. So always understand what you're being sorry for when you say sorry. If it is not something that you're actually sorry for, don't say sorry. Fight if you want, but don't say sorry that you don't mean. Because when you do that, the essence of that sorry goes away and people's trust in you disappears. Oh, she's just saying sorry again and again. Surbhi just keeps saying sorry again and again. Instead, understand what you're apologizing for and make each apology count. Imagine if you only had a finite number of apologies, 100 apologies. What would you do? You would make each of those apologies count. So, to conclude, start by saying sorry and thank you. Use thank you, acknowledge the other person, make each sorry count, know what you're being sorry for and apologizing for. Otherwise, don't say sorry, don't apologize. All right. And if you have a question for me and you want me to answer it on the next Hot Seat episode, check out the link below and send me a nice juicy question about something that you're going through and I'm going to answer it for you right here.